I'm Pastor Harry Joseph, pastor of Mount Tryon Baptist Church, also a member of Rural Roots, Louisiana, whereas I serve as vice president. Well, Mount Tryon Baptist Church, we the small church. Well, we the little church with the big heart. And why we say we the little church with the big heart, because we give back to the community so much. When the storm was here, we had people providing stuff for us, and we opened up our doors, and just we fed over 5,000 people in those 3 days. So that's why we say we're the little church with the big heart. And as a pastor there, I'm a little person, but I got a big heart too. The need for the people in Modest, Louisiana, they should have already done some stuff up there with the people that live there. You know, you could have did a lot with Modest besides bringing in plants because people live there. But the parish made it so hard for Modest because they're saying that nothing can be put up there because of their rules and their regulations. They're breaking all their own rules because now they're allowing industry to come in. At one time, Modest was a little thriving place. And if the parish wanted to build Modest, they could have invested their money somewhere else besides into the plants and stuff because people still there. And people would love to strive there. But if the parish don't allow you to do some things because they got their rules, if you want to put a house up there, you got to go through their rule that you can't build it because the land or the land is not perfect for building. But how can you not let them build homes? And then now you can come in and let plants build a plant. If the parish wanted to do something, they could have went back and said, well, we had stores here. We're going to allow these people to open their stores back up. And right now in Modest, you don't even have a store. They took all that away. And when they take that away, that means that rural area right now becoming to be a dead area because there ain't nothing for you to do. And if somebody try to open something, you got to go through the 9 yards of paperwork, 9 yards of this to get open. And that's why a lot of people ain't open things because they got too much red tape to go through. You know, I never will understand our politicians because they saying that they're doing all this and jobs gonna come in. That these people in Modest ain't gonna get these jobs. These people in the St. John Parish on the West Bank is not gonna get these jobs because the fact is that you might get a job, but it's gonna be a construction job where you might work for 6 months and get a piece of paper and say you're laid off. You're not going to have that job that you're going to be able to live the rest of your life with. My mother used to work at the Marbury plantation. And my mother, she was a maid in that place. And I know that with all them older people up there, they had a slave quarters. I know they got graveyards. And so why are we not looking for this first in government? That should have been the first thing they did was look for grave sites. These things that they're doing, they're not checking the ground and they're not, certifying everything before it's done. That our elected officials do not read the fine prints. They just say yeah, 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 yeah for everything. And who's gonna suffer? The people. And when the people suffer, that means your parish is suffering. And they're saying they're gonna build the west side. But me, I don't see it building it. I see it tearing it down because people that are living there now in Modest, what you gonna do with those people? If you build, what you gonna do with them? They're gonna let them stay right there and build and die? And you talk to them, oh, well, we all got to die. I said, yeah, but why rush that? Why rush it with your chemicals? You know what I mean? Well, we got to breathe it. And we breathing enough chemicals. We got enough in our town. And what we got across the river, we got 28 plants on the other side. And that come across the river too. So we breeding a lot of stuff already. So I just feel that we don't need nothing. And my instinct is that you're not going to see none of this. All this going to collapse. That's how I feel. This is going to collapse. And the only person going to suffer from that is those that running behind this dollar. Our governor, he gave $600 million? And they're spending money on Hyundai. They're buying all the property for them, and they're doing all this here for them. So what are they really doing for themselves? They ain't doing nothing because the government fronting them every dollar. And I don't think it's right. If a St. John Parish wanted to do something, they could have built stores there. They could have made nice parks there. They could have did little things that when people would ride, they would see something. All they see is stores that have been closed down. If they wanted to do something, they would have opened another store up or brought something in there to make the people feel like we're living somewhere. And right now, it's making it feel like we live in nowhere. And that's why they're going there, because they let the place die. And once something dead, it's hard to come back. It's killing everything. Our berries, you can't find berries like talking about. Figs. I used to sell figs for a living. I used to sell pecan. A pecan tree barely, now it barely make pecans. And these things that people lived off didn't come and destroyed it. And now they want to bring more plants. So with me saying enough is enough, I think we got enough already. Now CF want to build 2 more plants. And the CCS, I'm sick of that, because we don't need nothing under the ground. It's bad enough we got it in the air. It's just destroying people faster. Because if we get a leak, we all gonna be falling. And I thank God for my daughter with Rural Roots, Louisiana, Ashley Gagnon. Her heart is so big because she want to give back to her community. And I can't say enough about our attorneys, because they're finding stuff that the parish didn't know themselves. And when we find all this, it's gonna be a new day in Ascension Parish.